refuse to die right now. Oh, I could deep sleep? We'll hold off. Okay, let's see what's downstairs. Hmm. No idea what that's about. But if it's enemy magics, there's no way it's gonna be good for me. Shaman Elder. Reanimate. Unable to stop the voices, he cries out in anger. Plus 5 true damage, 15 dodge, 600% if descending stealthy, how far from invisible. I know, dead end, but I'm just trying to put some distance so I can get some healing done. Huh. Worked out, though fucker may still be here. Voice of Stereo. Uh, a Numini's voice inflicts your mind, leaving you weak and confused. How could gremlins gain access to such otherworldly magic? These fucking high priests. Could only hope there isn't something nasty down here. What's it, bro? And a respite does give 10 health. Right now, I think you can just chug potions freely, but they are apparently adding a limiter to it. Potion sickness or something. Again, they have something imprisoned here, but no idea what. They set it free. It's liable to attack everything. Oh, that's it. I can jump across and fight them, but I don't see a point. I think this is actually... There we go. Yeah, they have doors, things here and here, but they're actually sealed in. Probably should set that as a bug report. Ooh. Oh, fucking hell. Someone just put it in a bug report. Nyrus Mall. I guess they took out the central root of it in a castle. A grotesque heaving mass of twisted roots and creeping vines. Satisfact vine strength. And it's got like 7 buffs to it. It's level 40. Okay, apparently I can do it so that I can see the whole map. I don't need to. We'll hop over, kill them, and okay, there's salvage matter over here. I guess there may have been an animal caged up with them. But I didn't think it could spawn like this. Hmm. I'm not gonna say on in case this is a valid spawning. It seems weird that it will be, because not everyone will go for this, you know? I used a splint when he didn't need one. Which is a safety thing to prevent that. Ooh. Shaman's Whisper Amulet. Crafted from fossilized remains of an ancient shaman's vocal cord. Resonates with an old song that dispels hex magic. 75% hex resist. 1, 2, 3. I think we're gonna have to pull back soon. I'm just curious. I'll die if I stay here. Corruption. A vile miasma seeps into your being, corrupting flesh and spirit. You should not be here. Yeah, I nearly did die. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Great. Hmm. Thank God. Praise be. Five claws. Burn resist. Does that help sun scorch? Okay. Shiv. A prison shank. A shard of metal with some cord wrapped around one end as a makeshift handle. Somehow I get scrap metal from that. for a chunk of cash. Back in a sec. 9, 10. Let us continue. Five true damage. I imagine that means basically it punches right through my armor. There's no resistance to it. You know, it's honestly another way to put it. Divine damage. The extra move speed's handy. This is gonna be continued, that it isn't actually the end. Hmm. So I need 2 skull. I'm gonna give it a shot. Ow. Splint. Worm skin. A rare iridescent hide with enchanting shimmer. Pay more attention, damn it. I don't know how such a small snake is resisting being bled, given that I'm hitting it with a very large axe. There we go. Spire Sentinel. Protectors of Palanai, some to defend her deep roots. Well, that's a grand chest. It's rumored that many adventurers met their fate within the grasp of these jaws. It's enchanted. Fortitude. 6% stun resist, 6% knockback resist, 4 maximum health. And gives me plus 3% to humans. Oh, stun resist is a good thing. Case in point. Jesus. They have much greater range than normal. many are there? I saw it, but didn't think it through. Oh god. Well, if I ever want to fight a ton of them, I know where to come. Enter stance with 10 turn duration, killing an enemy will extend stance by 1, gain multi-strike, for reduce move by 20. Get out of my way. Cleave up to 3 targets in front of you with a 35% stun chance. Enemy struck have negative 35 dodge for 3 turns. Dread zone. Enemies standing on a dread zone take 2% of the current health as true damage and have minus 20 accuracy. Gains plus 1 range, allowing you to hit up to 6 targets, but has an extra 10 entry cost. So it's 10.5. That's still goddamn insane. Especially with dreadful impact on it. It's paranoid. I thought I heard something. If I want to get that, I need 4 points. I like the idea of having multi-strike. Sounds very good. $15 and $10. 12.5, 18.75. Looks to cool down a bit further. I forgot that existed. They are relentless. I'm fucked. Completed in camp. Well, that's annoying. There's meant to be a bandit in here, Tootles Brutus, but fuck if I can find them. Hmm. I think I'm gonna have to give up on that. They say it's 2 stars, but I think my issue is largely just accuracy. Ooh, found a gold locket. I'm finally turning those quests now. Very nice. Jesus, there was a fair brawl here. Ton of enemies killing each other. It's a beautiful sight. Just wish I could have witnessed it. Blink potion, can't make that. Want me to go to Rhymeford? Okay. Ah, this is exactly what I asked for and so speedy too. Feel the weirdness lifting already. Can't quite afford much here. Get banded gauntlets. Actually, I could buy overly massive gauntlets, which allow for only bare minimum of hand dexterity to hold a weapon. But who needs dexterity when you are invincible? I'm fucking invincible. 20% crit resist, minus 8 dex, minus 10 movement speed, minus 10 energy. Gives 3 protection, 15 physical resist. That'll be insane. Though I do wonder what damage the other guys do, the worms. I imagine the other guys are doing physical, they're just throwing rocks, but I do wonder. Here, gonna stop a sec. Yeah, folks, and I've returned. I'm kind of annoyed about this. True damage. Okay, let me bring this coat over. Tiny little bastard in here. It's because I have to have my window open. It's so hot, even with it open, even with this fan on. It's boiling. So there's a tiny little midgety bastard after getting in. I fucking hate him. Fucking hate him. At least I don't have a cup with me right now. Okay, Grimjaw's Stronghold. Okay, it's part of the Gremlin's Grief quest. Well, I knew it was part of it, but I'm guessing the remark there to mean that you have to continue that quest and then you clear up the corruption. But I thought the corruption would be at the other end. The decay orb is at the other end of the corridor. But maybe there's something above I can do. Oh, I got a campsite kit. Useful, but you can only place it once. The Bane of Evil is said to have the power to nullify reality itself. Known to calm and cause drowsiness when combined with other herbs. And yeah, the little midgety bastard I got in, it's near impossible to see. You can only see it through contrast. Like it goes on I have a white web page up. It floats in front of that, you can see it because it's discordant. But otherwise, nah, you're not seeing shit. You have a dream in which you're a great warrior, vanquishing foes left and right on the battlefield. Your blade is swift and deadly. Your armor seems to deflect all attacks. Suddenly an arrow pierces your visor, and you fall to the ground. Would like to get efficient dispatch for the energy reduction. Martial flourish is also useful. I'm thinking of putting 2 points in here. That will let me get this, and then get this. So that'll be useful. Now I can go into I can grab this to weaken ranged attackers, and then for the next 4 points here, I can get Prepare for War and Prepare for Onslaught. That will give me multi-strike and bonus damage. I don't see shield here at all. I was hoping I would have an explanation. Oh, I'm level 19. I've become stronger. You actually did it. I am moderately impressed. But no time for compliments. Now that I see you're more than bug meat, I may be able to help you. You're going to tell me about the Ascension Fragment. Yes, that accursed fragment you possess. It's been subject to my musings. There's a locator spell I've been working on. I can pinpoint any powerful source of magic. Malevolent energies infest this reality. Rest assured, my spell will unearth their hiding place. But spell needs a magical charge. That's where your fragment comes in. Want me to give it to you? That's the short of it. Sure. Where is it? Need to bring fragments so I can cast it. Thank you. One more thing, you'll have to keep what you see here between you and me. Couple of wizards banned locator spells hundreds of years ago. But they're not around so much anymore. Hiding in the capital, I suppose. Still, it doesn't hurt to be safe. You gonna cast a spell or not? Oh my, you are impatient. Here it goes. The spell was not as successful as I hoped. There's possibly too many interfering sources of magic. One source I could make out was a tall tower in the middle of the island. With the help, the tower will be a place to start. So we've lost the fragment. So hoping we could get it back. Hmm. Didn't get in and out of that. Got some horns. That's nice, but I was hoping for some meat. That's the only reason I fought. I'm judging by that to mean that they're still pissy about my last. If I had visited here before. No, wait, there's a fog of war here. I couldn't have. Zone's not refreshing is just worrying, you know? Just so I won't have more eggs to rob. No, I actually I think this zone did refresh. Because there certainly wasn't over here earlier. So yeah, it actually did refresh. Yeah, sure, descend from the skies, dumbass. Oh fuck, he's actually still after me. Now level 20. Yeah, I knew I was here before, but... More relevant one. I'm still surprised the enemy was able to follow me. Yeah, these nodes actually do replenish. The original snakes are even still here. Snake oil, eh? Cute. Ooh, sapphire gem. So there's a value in killing the snakes. Let me get my animal companion in. Not sure what I got there. I do hate that. Finally. Oh, it's damaged? Okay. Is there a weaponsmith here? No. Ooh, got 32 raw eggs. But yeah, it this means I can actually revisit places. Even like the bird's nests and the snake nests do replenish, and I can get even more gems from them and whatnot. It's insanely profitable. The Hulk returns. Which showed what loot I got. Let's say. Okay, the pickaxe is slower, lower bleed chance, but insane armor pen. Sorry, I saw tiny one of those, another tiny fly. Not sure if it's a midgety thing that came in or a moth. I just saw a quick, flicker of it. So, but it has -5 accuracy to it to begin with. One lower min damage, 3 higher max. So there's less consistency with it. This is where we are. That's where the wizard is. If I can punch through here, I'll find another settlement. There's one in the middle of the desert. And that'll make it easier to get over here. Jeez, it made it look so much easier. Whatever. Thieving scum. Lady Bonnabelle Cunningham's considerations on the thieving problem. Serena's account. Age of Storms. Oh, door book. Alright. Thieving Scum by Lady Bonnabelle Cunningham, noblewoman, year 1207. It goes without saying many people who reside in Nalia today engage in activities that would have been deemed unthinkable in the past, in a more civilized time. Claiming to be in pursuit of a noble quest and to have a thirst for adventure is a rather deceptive way to shield one's true intentions. Many are, in fact, little more than lowly dregs, scavenging for anything they can steal in hopes of easing their otherwise burdensome lives. Respect for other people's property doesn't enter into it. Venturers are becoming little more than petty thieves. Although I don't see the allures, wanting to go and root around in some abandoned castle looking for whatever scraps may have been left behind by ruffians. But it's quite another to invade one's private quarters and heartlessly snatch a priceless heirloom. That golden locket was a wedding gift from my dear late husband, Reginald Aberdeen Cunningham Ford. He told me that he told me then he wanted to keep it close, and bade me open it whenever he was away so I could feel closer to him. He'd placed a small self-portrait he had commissioned inside so he wouldn't forget his face. He used to gaze at it whenever I first awoke in the mornings, and in the evenings whenever he was off on one of his abhorrently frequent voyages. I hadn't opened it since he was taken from me, and I fear I may never get the chance to see his face again. That very idea angers me, like when my father's precious candelabra was stolen from his bedroom while he slept. Anyone skulking around hoarding items they have no claim to is nothing more than an unrepentant heathen. Ugh. Stuttered. Stuttered a few times there, I do apologize. None of interest here. A dwarf's best friend, if dwarfs exist, which they don't. Quite heavy, so it's best swung with both hands. Okay, so 9 higher min, 10 higher max, 10 lower speed. But it is... I can't do that maths off the cuff. No. Ignoring percentages. It's like 13% higher chance. Well, ignoring everything past the decimal point. So, percentage is the wrong word, it's all percentage. But ignoring the everything past the decimal, it's like 13% higher bleed chance. And it has, in this time including past the decimal point, it's like, it's double my armor pen. It's ridiculous. It's beautiful. There's most of my money gone. Really paranoid there. Since I saw those little midget things in my room, I can feel them on me. Specifically my lips. Fucking hate the bastards. Tar. Do I have any here? I don't, but to be honest, it's only gonna offer me a weapon I can't really use, so I don't care. Baron Outcasts and Cragwolf Outlaws. Alright, Dax. I'll prevent Desert Scorpions. Oh shit, I forgot about that. I didn't have much go to begin with. Let's see if I can get out of this castle. Oh, this axe is certainly proving its worth. There we go. Bandit Hunter Gary the Garbler, restock mission. Protective to shifting sands, wary of intruders. Jeez. Dude, scary. We have a new bug zapper set up downstairs. So, it will hopefully lessen the amount of, like, moths and other, pests. The only issue is that's only dealing with the ones that are in the rest of the house. Once they get in my room and I close the door, well, they're, or if they get in through the window, then excuse me. Well, the zapper can't exactly do anything about them. Gruel. There's watery weed mixtures enough to stay alive, but not much else. Yeah, after 100 turns, it'll heal 10 hit points. But, yeah, we got a new zapper set up, and we're running it overnight. And I think I've heard it go off like 10 times. I'm quite happy with it. But little midgety things coming in the window, or if any moths have gotten into my room already, well, just can't exactly do anything against them. So, I'm very tempted in getting one for my room. I just don't have a good place to set it up. Um, I'm nearly out of plugs over here, and even if I was to put it here, I'll then have to have the bug zapper on my windowsill, and stuff exploding onto like the back of my PC. You know, it's not exactly desirable. Wimborne. I am a welcome traveler. I'm Anar the doctor, but all manner of medical items. Finally. Keeping stock. This lengthy tome contains every inventory stock check made by Grand Quartermaster Artora Mortau and his assistants during the year 1059, just before the outbreak of the last Great War. Plus 10% weapon experience gain. Nice. I really don't even need to be here anymore since I got this axe, but I still wanted to see what's over here. I've upgraded past this actually. So I cook. I'm getting harassed by these tiny guys. The bigger cousin of the longsword claymore was popularized by Highlanders and Plainsmen defending their lands against barbarian invaders. 25% bleed, 10% crit, 10% armor pierce. Very nice. And it's faster than what I have. Equal max, lower min. Here, I'm gonna stop a bit. They're driving me mental. Hey, folks, and I've returned. There's an enchantress in here, is there? Hammer. Apparently general stores are a terrible place to sell stuff. They pay a lot less. Apparently it's also a good idea to hold on to your gems. Because, you can get a book that teaches gem sight, and that lets you get, stats. Health, maybe stamina off your gems. And given how many gems I can get quite easily, oh, oh fuck. I didn't think I was that high. Oh, the Red Brood does forget about you. feel I should get Executioner Strike. Could be good. But I do like the idea of getting Street Sweeper. I'm gonna get this so I can kind of just grind it up by getting wood. Oh. Seriously. Of course, that is going against their own bleed resist. So, yeah. Would have Dodger 4 if it wasn't for this. Did see a list of advice. Apparently the armor you can get from the Elite Guard Armory is really good armor. It's the best available in the mid game. Okay. I am gonna just stop here. It's late, and these tiny little flies are pissing me the hell off. So, I hope you've enjoyed, and hope you join me again soon. Till then, till then.